The thing is, Deontay, yes, of course, you can go until you're 50. Yes, you can. You see footballers who used to be maybe even pros, who and maybe worked at a very high level in football, and then decide that they will, after a layoff, come back and continue, and we see them playing for lower league teams, and then we see them playing for semi-pro, and yes, they have a certain kind of turn. You see it in flashes. They've got a certain turn. The speed's gone, but they can turn, and they've got good footwork and all of that. But really, they can't play full 90 minutes. Maybe 30, maybe 20 minutes or so. And sometimes you think, well, it's good to see them, but really, do they really need to do that? Yes, because they clearly feel that that's something they want to do, and that's understandable. So you say you can work till you're 50 in the boxing ring, but it's about how you do that, isn't it? And what you do. The thing about boxing now is, if you can swallow your ego, you can work until you're 50, because you can do the odd crossover match, influencer match, MMA match, like the Francis Ngannou match that Deontay Wilder's talking about. And you might be able to do something also, he said, crossing the road safely. You might also be able to do an exhibition match. So there could be all sorts of rules hedged around it. But there are two things. Who would want to see that when you've lost your last two big matches? You beat Tyrell Herndon, but... And secondly, so first of all, who would want to see it if we know that you're waning with your skills? And secondly, would you want to do that? Because it does say, well, actually, I'm not really going to be competing for a belt. And that's what Deontay Wilder wants, doesn't he? He said he wants to face all the heavyweights and all of that. So if you can say, well, I'm not going to do it, or you might say, you might say to yourself, oh, I'll do this for a while, and then, but I'll still be a legitimate boxer. But really, you're not. So you need to make that decision, don't you, Deontay? So go till you're 50 for all means and by all means. But you've got to decide what you want to be, what kind of boxer you want to be. That's the main thing. And will we watch you?